my message and will to the blessed Muslim nation. O honorable brothers, O Muslims in all parts of the world, surely the U.S. government has found in my imprisonment an opportunity to defile of a Muslim, snatching away his dignity and respect. They placed me under siege, not only physically, but also psychologically. I've been placed in isolation. I've been forbidden contact with any Arabic speakers. Days, weeks, months pass, and there's no one I can talk to, and no one to talk to me. I've been deprived of everything inside my cell, even media player or a radio. If it wasn't for the recitation of the Quran, I would have had many psychological problems. In these oppressive seeds, cameras are included throughout my cell. They monitor me continuously throughout the day. They also watch me washing my private parts during bathing and using the toilet. They don't stop there. They exploit my blindness to achieve their vile objectives. For they frisk me by stripping off my clothes just as I was born. What do they search for? Drugs and explosives? This happens before and after every visit. This is so shameful. It makes me pray for the earth to split in half and swallow me whole over their filthy actions. But as I said, to them, this is an opportunity. They seize to defile the dignity of a Muslim and his honor on this earth. I am also prevented from performing Jummah prayers, Eid, and any contact with other Muslims. They also give me false justifications and they make up null excuses. The prison's wonders neglect my personal conditions, for example, nail cuttings for months. They also force me to wash my underwear. I soak, I wash, rinse and hang it. I find it so hard. Moreover, I feel the danger of this situation. For surely they will kill me. They will, especially now that I am separated from the world. No one sees what they add in my food, my drink. They could use a slow method to kill me. They could drug me with something which could kill me or drive me crazy. My sisters, if they kill me, which they will, escort my janazah and deliver my corpse to my family. But never forget my blood. Never forsake it. Instead, take revenge upon them for me, for the most several and violent of manners. And remember that a sister of yours spoke the truth and was killed in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. These few words are my testaments to you. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Thank you.
Formal education as preparation for future reward. It is enough to give the student advice, explain that he will have a future and that to enjoy himself and be more successful in it. He must acquire certain skills and knowledge now. More advice is ineffective because it is not supported by current reward. The positive consequence that generate a useful behavioral culture need not be any more explicitly relevant to the future than where the punitive consequence of the past, the student need current reason, positive or negative, but only the educational policy maker who supply them need take future into account it. It follows that many instructional arrangements seem contrived, but there is nothing wrong with that it is the teacher's function to contrive conditions under which students learn. Their relevance to a future usefulness need be not obvious. It is a difficult assignment. The condition the teacher arranges must be powerful enough to compete with those under the students tend to behave in distracting way in what has come to be called contingency management in the classroom. Tokens are sometimes used as reward or reinforcer that already effective. There's no natural relationship between what is learned and what is received. That token is simplified reinforcer that can be made clearly contingent upon behavior. To straighten out of wholly disruptive classroom, something as obvious as a token economy may be needed, but less conspicuous contingency as in credit point system perhaps or possibly in the long run merely expression of approval on the part of teacher or firm may take over. The teacher can make the change from punishment to positive reinforcement in a surprisingly simple way by responding to the teacher's success rather than his failure. Teachers have to suppose that their role is to point out what students are doing wrong or pointing to what they are doing right. Well, often make an enormous difference in the atmosphere of classroom, in the efficiency of instruction program materials, are helpful in bringing about this change because they increase the frequency which enjoy the satisfaction of being right, and they supply a valuable intrinsic reward in providing a clear indication of progress. A good program makes steps in the direction of competence, almost as confused as token. Program instruction is perhaps most successful in attacking punitive method by allowing the student to mourn his own fate. The slow student is released from the punishment which inevitably follow when he is not ready, and the fast student escapes the burden of being forced to go to school. That's all, thank you.
There is no winning in life. For a long time, I believed in winning. I believe that in any competition, someone has to lose so that one can win. I believe in winning since having my early exposure in competition and singing way back in the 90s. Oh God, when we compete, the goal is always to win. And we not. The winners always take it all. The trophy, the medals, the honor. And if you go home losing, it's depressing. It's painful. It's just one of those things we can't really be proud of. Of course, people would pacify your sadness by telling you it's okay. You can try again next time. We believe them, so we would join the competition again. This time, we believe we are better and therefore would have a greater chance of winning. Regardless of the results, people would always have something to say, whether we win or lose. All our lives, we are made to believe we are winning. That should we want to really be happy, we have to win. They didn't really require us to win big. Winning is sometimes enough. Just win because losing isn't good. Losing means you are weak, unprepared, disorganized. You are less when you lose, they say. So everyone wants to win. Whatever happens, the goal is to win. Yes, sometimes whatever it takes. Today, allow me to say what I discovered. In life, there is no winning. There is only learning. We can't win in life, but we can only learn. When we were still in preschool, we told to pass to enter the primary school. We did. And then we were told to go through another 6 years so we can go to high school. We did. And then we were told to study for another 4 years so we can either get a job or start our own business. For some, they were asked to take a master's or doctor's degree, and they did. In all those years, have we won? Yes, we certainly did. We won in different levels, but we won. We got our diplomas and marched during the graduation rites. We made it. But have you also noticed that this is a never-ending game? That whatever we do, how much you believe you are winning, you are always on to another game? That however good and worthy you become, you will end up starting a brand new level again. That every now and then, something new is about to begin. That this life is a never-ending game. I saw it. So it may appear that we are winning, but in truth, we are not. We are just learning. And even losers get the same chance to learn. That explains why some losers now become winners of tomorrow. And some winners now become losers in the future. I'm telling this not because I don't want people to win and that I encourage people to lose. I simply want to emphasize that in this life, in this game, don't focus on winning, focus on learning. Because that's all there is in this life. Whatever we do, we will have to take another game. And that will happen until our last day. We can win in life and we can finish the game alive. But in every day, in every game, big or small, we have the opportunity to learn. You don't have to win to be happy. You have to learn. Maybe that's enough reason to move on knowing that you've learned and you can face another game with the lessons in your heart. That's all, thank you.
Success is the result of determination, persistence, learning from failure, love of what you are doing, and most of all, hard work. Life is full of twists and challenges. Everyone has to struggle in this world to overcome every obstacles in the way to success. For this, hard work is necessary. Without working hard and just by sitting idle, it will be hard for one to get success. Since from childhood until now, I always remember the words that my parents told me. To be a better person in life and to get success, you have to work hard. The result of hard work is always rewarding. So you have to be diligent. When people thrive in life, it is because of hard work. Being lucky has nothing to do with success in life. Hard work and success go hand in hand. I'm not saying that I do not believe that luck exists or that luck is only a part of life. But hard work is more important. Hard work can make impossibilities possible. A life of idleness is a life of ignominy. There's a well-known proverb, no pain, no gain. Greatness can be achieved by great labor only. The harder you work, the luckier you get. The harder you work, the richer you get. The harder you work, the greater your success. Hard work never goes wasted. Although it may be a years, but in the end, success comes to your feet. Good things don't come to those that wait. Good things comes to those that work harder than all others. In working hard, not when the cameras are on, not when the haters are watching, but when there is no one watching, no one is caring, no one is judging. Champions and successful humans care not if anyone is watching. They care for the results from their efforts. It is impossible to beat a human that doesn't give up. It is impossible to deny a human with a relentless spirit to succeed at all costs. It is impossible to beat the hardest worker in the room. Manny Pacquiao is a person who worked hard until he became a successful man. He started from nothing. His parents had nothing. But through all his dedication, sacrifice, and hard work, he became a millionaire. For all the pain he got in boxing, he never gave up, even though he had many losses. And look what he is now. He is not only a successful man on his profession, he became one of our senators today. As a student, if you do not study hard, you cannot pass your grades. You cannot be the professional one that you always dream to be. Nothing worthwhile can be gained without hard work. Indeed, it is the greatest challenges and struggles you get your greatest satisfaction. On the field of life, there is no substitute for hard work. Hard work beats talent when talent failed to work hard. Hard work beats luck. Hard work beats everything. Don't be afraid to have failure. Success consists of going from failure to failure without loss of enthusiasm. Get the job done. Achieve your goals. Don't look around to see if others are watching. Work hard until the day you no longer have to introduce yourself. Work hard until one day your signature will be called an autograph. There is no greater satisfaction in life than you succeed through all your hard work. No greater satisfaction than knowing you are self-made. Never stop trying. Never stop believing. Never give up. Your day will come. Work hard. Stay humble. Do the best you can. Thank you. Allah bless us.
A tribute to Mother. It is often said that life is about dreaming, hoping, and learning. As a child, I dreamed of only one thing: to be successful in everything. To be successful in everything I do, to make everyone proud of me, especially my mother. But later I realized that I, just like most children, do not have to do anything to win my mother's heart. Back in the 70s, my father was diagnosed with lung cancer, resulting in a very difficult prolonged treatment that did not save him after all. This was a cruel blow to our family, especially my mother, who was understandably at a loss, left with 9 children to rest all by herself. She was young at 39 when she was widowed, but she never entertained the thought of marrying again, because she wanted to give her children her undivided attention. With hard work and prayers, we all tried to express our gratitude to our mother through our diplomas and medals garnered from being honor students in our respected schools. Now we are professionals in our own fields, but we know we can never bless our mothers for all that she has done for us to be where we are now. Words will never be enough to honor a hero like my mother, whose silent, endearing ways have given us the best of life, peace, joy, love, and the security of knowing that even if we should fall at any way time again, and would always be by our side at any time again and again, she would always be by our side to be what she has always been to us. Our certainty is the most uncertain times. The true hero who knows how to live her life to the fullest by doing supreme sacrifice of living for her children. Even now at 68, she still amazes me by the way she manages the great and minute details of motherhood. Whenever I feel some doubts about my worth before God, I only have to think how worthy I am to my mother, according to the way she accepts me, even if I had done something wrong. Yes, through my mother, I know there is God. Thank you, Mother, for being all too human. You have led us to discovering that which is divine. And as a true hero, you have freed us from the tyranny of ignorance by educating us beyond the corners of a permanent school. For even in the comfort of our home, you have always served as the light of our lives. That's all. Thank you.
Dream and believe. Two words that gives us motivations. Dream gives us hope, and hope gives us courage to make dream come true. That's why we live inspired and strong. But what stopped you to pursue your dreams? What holds you back to give up every step leads you to these dreams? Every one of us have a dream. Dream to finish college, dream to give our parents retirement from the whole hard works, and dream to have a good life, and many more dreams. But sometimes we are failing to fulfill things which may stop distance toward these dreams because of just we are afraid or shy. We inhibit ourselves to come out of this zone. In result of that, we always listen to other people's judgment. Life begins at the end of your comfort zone. Yes, any one of us have a fear or fears. Fears of being laughed at, fears of being embarrassed, fears of being belittled, and fear to be failing. And those fears gives us energy to take every step to this dream. People around us may cause our hindrance to show up. But I remember someone saying that if people trying to pull you down, don't worry. You should be proud about it because it doesn't mean anything. It means only that you are above them and they're trying to pull you down. If ever you are afraid to make mistake, don't worry either. Everyone does it. Every successful scientist had come up with many failures before they certified their theories. Every successful businessman experienced setbacks before they reach what they have now. Some true lovers experience the most hurted part of being lovers, to be heartbroken and busted. But after that plan has broken, there will be a bunch of trunks carrying a cluster of green leaves and tack wood would stand up. Nightmare could be an expression when you experience bad or worse thing. But practically, it is a terrifying or deeply upsetting. But why we are experiencing these things? Old people saying that it is because we go to sleep without wiping out all the dirt in our bed and without doing prayer. The same way in the real life. If ever you found out that there are mistakes, correct it. At the same time, pray to Allah, or else you would experience nightmare. Other people always say, follow your dreams. But for some proverbs saying that don't just follow your dreams, chase them. For instance, you already have your dream phone, but suddenly the snatcher sees it from you. What will you do? Walk after him? Of course, chase him to get back your phone. But if only you are a fast runner. Everyone has their path. For pauper may be rough, and for poor, rich rather, may be plain. But if the rich is drunk, even passing through a plain road might get through aside and drop. While the pauper even passing a rough road, the more chance to get him through the finish line. With open-minded and courage. Remember, it doesn't matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop. Challenges in life are what makes life interesting, and overcoming them is what makes life meaningful. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you imagine. By Henry David Thoreau. As the end of speech, let me tell you, or let me chant you this verse that I made by myself. Life is queer when it takes us to life which is real. A sea never stop giving sailor a thrill. So hold tightly to face your fear. Dream will save you from here. So believe in yourself so that for your dreams will become real. So believe, dream, and believe. Thank you.